What's up, basketball fans? This is Coach Nicole, and welcome to The Pickup. Today, we're excited to bring you 2022 Abigail Ratts. Abigail goes to Salem High School in Indiana and is just coming off of a state championship appearance. Abigail is super athletic and really fun to watch. You're going to enjoy learning more about her. Abigail, I appreciate you taking some time to chat with me today. Tell me a little bit about what you've been doing now that you've been out of school for almost a month.
Well, I have my AAU basketball that I've been doing practices 3 times a week.
Awesome.
And then my school basketball 3 times a week in the mornings. We have these little workouts for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been keeping up with that, and then my volleyball workouts too.
Awesome. So you play volleyball also?
Yes, ma'am.
Which would you say is your favorite, basketball or volleyball?
Basketball for sure.
Why?
I'm good at volleyball, like, because I can jump, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But basketball, it's just more. I like it more, like much more.
Awesome. Cool. So like everybody else, you had to transition to taking some classes online, and it's always different when you're taking classes online. So which classes do you think were harder to take online versus in person?
Definitely my anatomy and physiology class. That was very difficult to do online over the screen because it requires so much hands-on activity in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't able to be like that over the screen with directions that were given.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anatomy is hard for me in person, so online you can forget about it. Awesome. So do you think you want to go into the medical or science field as a career?
I like social, human, I really like psychology. So
Okay.
I'm leaning more towards that in the health medical field instead of biology and all that jazz.
Awesome. Cool. So how do you balance your schoolwork with the rigors of playing basketball and volleyball?
It is very difficult because the schedule is always so full.
Mm-hmm.
Usually just after my practices or before practices, because there's usually an hour in between, I'll do my extra homework, stay up a little later if it's required, but I end up getting it done at some point.
Awesome. Cool. So you talked about you doing workouts with school, workouts with AAU. What are some things about your game that you're trying to work on right now?
My jump shot for sure, just taking more outside shots because I'm mostly in the paint. And in AAU, definitely there's girls that are way bigger than me, so I need to learn how to get outside the paint and make it work.
Awesome. And what specific things about your shot are you working on? Your form, your timing, your balance?
Footwork, probably because that throws off your balance if not done well. And then timing for sure. I got to get faster.
Cool. So you all had an awesome year at Salem this year. Tell me a little bit about the experience of playing in the state championship.
Absolutely incredible. It was so fun. I've never been a part of something like that. Every year we go a little bit further, and it's just the wildest ride. All the fans are incredible, and our team is so fun to be around for so long, and all the meals we get is so good.
So what do you all think you have to do going into next year to take that one extra step and actually become a state champion?
Well, we lost our 6-footer, so she was a big part of it. So we all have to step up and be the bigger team now that she's gone. We have to learn how to fill the spots that were left and learn how to work together and push just a little bit further. Maybe we can get it this year.
Do you think your all style of play will change now that you don't have a big in there?
No, we're really like run and gun, like transition, try to get it off just any timing. So I think we'll stay relatively the same. Pushing the ball is definitely key for our team.
Better because you get a great offensive rebound. How could you have turned that into a putback or an and one? Because you get fouled.
I guess I could have shot faked and let her go past, and then I could have used her body to go up for the shot instead of just doing it off without looking around or anything. Yeah, I definitely could have waited. Or kicked it back out. Because I can see someone out there now. Yeah.
So on this play here, So tell me a little bit about your role in your all's offense. I've seen you kind of set a lot of screens. You're looking to roll off of them. Tell me about your role in your all's offense.
Yeah, I definitely set a lot of screens. I try to get people open while still moving around in the paint since I'm not like usually on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to like help. It gets jammed up quite a bit in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you're moving and keep the constant motion, it helps to. Can you play that clip one more time?
Mm-hmm. So you catch the ball up at the top, you reverse it, set a ball screen, and then you roll.
Because our big post player is in there, so usually we do 4 out, 1 in if she isn't. And I just try to help like set post screens for her, or just when I pass the ball, go set a screen for the opposite side.
Okay. I'm gonna run this one back because you make a really good move here. So again, you catch it up at the top, you reverse it, ball screen, you roll, and then you do a 2 dribble middle move and a hook shot, and it's a little bit off. So tell me a little bit about your post moves, because we'll see you make a couple of nice post moves. When you catch the ball in the post, what is it that you're kind of looking for or thinking about?
I've been told that I really need to slow down because I always just want to rush into something and throw up some kind of hook shot to try to elevate over the other player. And it's sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And I just need to be more balanced for sure. But yeah, usually I just try to go fast and beat the person that I'm going against.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a good move. It just doesn't fall that time.
Yeah.
And this time we see you get a weak side rebound, and then you put that one back up pretty easily. So tell me about, as far as your offensive rebounding, is that something that is really a staple of your game, or is that something that you make an effort to offensive rebound in every possession, or is that your role on the team? What do you think?
I think that is my role. I'm like a rebounder. My coach has always challenged me to like get double doubles with the rebounds and points. And I had a streak there for a little bit, trying to keep that up. And I love rebounding because I just like to jump.
That's the play before. Yep, so you're on the weak side, offensive rebound, put it right back up. So here you are all in your press, and then you end up getting called for a foul in that one. I'm gonna run it back. I like that you helped her up though, so the sportsmanship you got, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Right. So you play the second line in that 2-2-1. What is your role?
I like when the ball. Wait, hold on. Can you play it one more time?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done this in so long. Okay. Yeah, so when the ball's opposite, you cheat up and go towards the middle person, try to cover that, and then when it's back, when it reverses back to your side, you go back and cover the long.
Okay.
The long
So in that play there, where you ended up, I'm running back. When you end up getting called for the foul, what could you have done to turn that into a steal instead?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I probably could have been a little bit faster, and I can't see if I used like my outside hand because I struggled with that all year. I kept getting yelled at because I'd always use the inside hand, and it was just a terrible angle. But I've been told that I really need to use my outside hand because it's just a much better angle. It helps avoid the foul sometimes. I think that might have been it in that scenario. Or I could have just stayed in front of her the whole time and
Just be there to catch.
been an option. Yeah.
Here you get the offensive rebound. Again, another really nice putback.
Thank you.
And then another one. So again, that's clearly a staple of your game. We've watched you get 6 points already off of 3 offensive rebounds. What do you think makes your approach to offensive rebounding so different from other players?
I've really been trying to figure that out. I just think, like, when it's in the air, I gotta grab it, and I try to do anything in my power to get it, and then sometimes I just end up, it always works out, I guess. Just try to, like, be strong, because there are girls that are much more muscular than I am, and I just have to use all my strength to get that ball.
Would you say your quickness and also your athletic ability kind of help with letting you beat people to the ball?
Yes. My coach calls me a praying mantis. I'm so long.
So in this play here, you actually have a nice cut into the paint, and you're actually open there. I'm gonna run it back a little bit more. Yep, so you cut and you curl, you're open, but they don't see you. Well, like you said, you keep moving, you don't stand still, you cut again. And then we see you get another long offensive rebound. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. So when they do get you the ball in the paint there, why do you decide to kick it out as opposed to trying to make a move and go up?
I'm always, like, really scared that I'm gonna be, like, selfish, and we're told to shoot the ball more by our school coach for sure. But Hope is, like, the one that I passed it to. She's one of our best 3-point shooters, so I don't know, it's a pretty close game, and I just didn't want to take the chance, so I gave it to her even though she missed. I had faith.
Yeah, but you get the offensive rebound, so you get your team one more possession.
Yeah.
So, all right. In this case, I'm actually running it back. In the play right before this, your big gets a block, and then you get the rebound, and then you take it coast to coast for a layup. So you talked a little bit that you all like to push in transition.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your mindset when you're running in transition or when you're pushing the ball in transition.
Go, go, go. Like, I barely think twice. I just need to run, and we work well with that. That's like our team chemistry. We just know that we have to go and we have to run and score, and that's the foundation of our team, basically.
So when you're looking at different college teams, is keeping that pace something that you would want when you're picking your college program?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I know that there's structured offenses. Like, for my AAU team right now, we have one that we run almost every time we get down the floor, and most of us are really used to being transition players, so it's pretty difficult right now and a little sloppy, but setting something up is something I struggle with sometimes.
So in this play, it's a good move in the post. You take 2 dribbles middle. Let me run it back again. So this is off a baseline out of bounds play. You catch the ball in the corner. You take 2 dribbles middle or 3 dribbles. You fake it, spin back, and hook shot. So what could you have done to make that 2 points for you?
Well, I'll just watch it. They, like, cut out a little bit. Maybe I could have kept going, like, the first way that I was going, because I might have had her beat. Just a bit.
One more time.
Or I could have kicked it back up to the top. Well, that would be 3 points anyway.
Yeah, so just kind of seeing your different options.
Yeah.
But again, it's a good move. I think balance also, like you said, would have helped you put that in.
Yeah. I just try to rush it, and a little off balance can go a long way.
But that too, when you know that you're playing a fast tempo, sometimes that speeds up your individual game. So being able to still play fast as a team, but be controlled with yourself could also go a long way for you too. So this looks like you guys are kind of in is it a 1-3-1? Tell me about this defense here.
Yeah, we'll do 1-3-1, and then there's play it, because we have one that's, like, called a spider, and it's everyone, it looks like a 1-3-1 to confuse people, but everyone just guards like a zone, he calls it. And that might be what we're playing right now because that's what we played against him in semi-state.
Okay. And you're at the top of it. So tell me what your job is at the top of this.
He wants me to cause chaos, push them to a side that the other guard on the wing can come and help trap with. He usually picks one corner that are like opposite from each other, like at the baseline corner and one at the half-court line that will focus on trapping. I try not to let them get past like towards the middle, but it happens.
Good. I'll switch on that.
Yeah.
We'll get the offensive rebound, but then you're gone. And you actually have enough balance to save it. And then you actually stay in the play and get that.
I remember this play.
So I'm going to run that all the way back because that's a really nice instance of watching how you all go from defense to offense. So like you say, you're causing some chaos. You're active, your feet are moving, your hands are moving. Good. In this case, she does get into the paint, but you all get the rebound, and then you take off. So when you see somebody else get a defensive rebound, is it kind of in your mind to start running so you can kind of lead the break in that way?
Yeah, I try to beat everyone down the floor.
Okay. Awesome.
I like the overhead lob passes that they can throw. I'll just try to go chase it down. It's a little farther.
And you did that time. I mean, that
case,
ball was pretty much out of bounds.
Yeah.
You save it. And it gets kicked. And actually, you would think that would be the shot to take, but she ends up driving. You understand your spacing, so you loop through to the opposite side. She dumps it down to you, and that's 2 points for you. So yeah. I like that play.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm so happy with that one.
So to wrap this thing up, we play a game that we call Fast Five. So I'm going to give you a category, and then you're going to give me 5 names of whatever the subject is. Okay?
Okay.
So the first one is your favorite 5 players to watch play basketball.
Okay, it can be like
anybody.
My school.
Yep.
Carly Sweeney from my school, absolutely amazing. She's so fun to watch. I love her, and she's so fun to play with. Okay, and then there's Leah. When she did play, she was the person that I looked up to, Leah Miller. And then I like to watch Lily Hatton. I played against her in practice the other night. She's insanely good. So good. And then there's Callie Nolot that they brought in to help play against us in practice. She is so fun to watch.
One more.
Kendall Bostic. I played against her in AAU season.
She's a monster. That's a good one. All right, your next one. Your favorite 5 places to eat.
Oh, okay. Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Panera Bread. I went there the other day, and it was so good. I love Arby's for some reason. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Their mozzarella sticks like crazy. And then Waffle House all the time. Amazing. Then Outback.
Outback is a good one.
They're good.
Well, again, I appreciate you taking time to talk with me and helping people get to know you a little bit better. How can people connect with you on social media?
My Twitter, I guess, and capital Abigail, and then capital Ratts at the end. That's it.
Okay, awesome. Well, again, thank you for taking some time with me, and hopefully we get to see you on the court soon.
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy getting to learn more about Abigail. Make sure you follow her on Twitter and also subscribe to our YouTube page so you can catch all of our episodes right to your inbox. We'll see you next time on The Pickup.